come barging in here ordering me around?
Sit down, I've got a proposition for you.
I'm not interested in propositions, I want explanations. You go missing for 2 days, God knows where. If the Fritz in the lurch, not I'll give a toss about that. You've upset Sharon, and you've got a right reverend boyfriend's knickers in a twist.
Will you shut your mouth for just a couple of minutes? Now sit down, I want to talk to you. Now, I've been missing for 2 days, and I've had time to do a lot of thinking. So here goes.
Ange, it is New Year's Eve. I've got a pub to run. I haven't got time to stand around listening to the thoughts of Chairman Meow.
Sit down! Point 1. I've left the Dagmar. I hated it there. I never got on with Wilmot Brown, and I hated the clientele, so I've left. That's point 1.
Have you told Virgil?
No, of course not. Point 2, this place needs me.
Oh, don't kid yourself, darling. This place needs about as much as it needs a petrol bomb chucked through the window.
This place needs me. I saw that as soon as I walked in. It's filthy. It's lost all of its sparkle, and what's more, it's losing its customers.
Excuse me? That place is packed out down there.
Tonight, yeah, but what about all the other nights? If somebody don't rescue this place, it's going to turn into a right dump. Dirty, glassy, peeling...
Pat and I have worked our fingers to the bone.
Rubbish! You've let it go to the dogs. Point 3. You and me ain't never going to get back together again. I accept that now. I know I've spent all year trying to change it, and so has Sharon. I've tied myself up in knots, and what have I got to show for it? Nothing.
Point 4.
There ain't any point 4. Just the proposition.
Yeah, go on.
I'll come back.
You'll come back?
I'll come back. As your business partner. Strictly business, mind you. I'll take on the tenancy. I'll halve the rent and I'll halve the profits. Everything 50-50, straight down the middle, and that includes your little fiddles and all. I'll work me guts out, as usual. We'll give it a couple of years. If it pays off, maybe I'll stay.
Nah.
Me and Sharon will have to move back in here. But as far as you and me are concerned, we lead separate lives, just like a couple of blokes. What do you say?
You're asking me to half my profits?
Look, Den, you can keep the green and chrome at the Dagmar. I like the brown varnish and the peeling paint and the good old Queen Victoria. I want this boozer.
$50-50?
50-50.
Here you go.
No thanks, I don't touch a drop these days.
Pat told me you're back on the booze.
Well, Pat told you wrong.
And Sharon says the same thing.
Well, it's not true.
If we're going to make this work, you got to start telling me the truth.
Look, Den, I'm strictly on the wagon. All right, yeah. I have had 1 or 2 drinks in the last couple of months. But that's all, it's nothing.
The only thing that could queer this deal, if you were to go back on the booze, you know that, don't you?
I know that. It won't happen. You can put that back.
Right. I'll give it a miss and all. Oh, and something else. I think we should get an agreement drawn up with a solicitor just to cover ourselves.
Absolutely.
When do you want to start?
Well, do we have to wait till all the paperwork's done?
Not necessarily, no.
Right then. I'll start tonight.
She did, Duncan. She ignored me, cut me dead as if I weren't there.
Perhaps she didn't see you.
Of course she saw me. I was singing, wasn't I? Making a fool of myself as usual. I wanted to say hello to her, but she just walked straight past me.
She was obviously all keyed up. She wanted to see your father.
She let me down on Tuesday when I wanted to introduce you to her. Then she vanished. The least she could have done, Duncan, was see me.
I know. But we don't know what's going on, do we?
No, and that's just the point. They're both as selfish as each other. Well, they care about themselves and their precious relationship. They don't care about me at all.
Oh, come on.
I've got nobody.
They love you very much, it's obvious.
So how do you know? You've hardly met Dad and you've never met my mum.
Well, I can see your dad adores you for a start.
Yeah, it doesn't stop him letting me down, does it? Or her. I mean, what is the point in loving a child if you keep hurting it all the time? I've got a nice, normal mother. You don't know what it's like to be me.
I think I've got an inkling.
sorry. See how they tune you?
Yeah, that's it.
I suppose he always will till I get right away from him.
Yeah, you can't use my smoking corner for nookie, you know.
No. Yeah, just a bit bewildered.
Aren't we all? What's going on up there, do you suppose?
God knows.
Hey, Rexy, how are you doing? Things seem pretty hectic, eh?
Say that again, you know, the party up in the place. Do you want a drink?
Yeah, Rex, we just came in to see how you're doing.
Yeah, we're going back to the Vic.
Yeah?
No offence, like, but I mean, this is great private, it's not us really, and I mean, the Vic's more like this. You want to go where you belong on New Year's Eve, didn't you?
Yeah, all right, Harry.
Service! Hey,
all right, hang on.
it's Barber! Angie!
Oh, what?
She's back at the Vic. No, she came marching in.
She took Den upstairs and they haven't been seen since.
I'll see you later. I wouldn't like to be in your shoes, mate.
Calm. Hey, Wixie, did he just say Angie, mate? Yeah, I think so. Where are we going? Chance to be a fine
Gentlemen, please, for the hush. This is New Year's Eve, not Armageddon. Now, you'll all behave like good. Thank you very much. I'll say that. Now, if you'll all behave like good, quiet boys, I'll get you your drinks. Quiet. Look, you sit that lot in there, okay? Give them something, anything. Just keep them quiet. Right, what do you want?
So, Mary, what are your New Year's resolutions?
Keep your job in laundrette, keep running,
Keep sane.
keep out of trouble, and make a visit to the dentist.
What about you, Rod?
To become a better lover.
I just like you how you are. Come on, think of something else.
Clean out the bath after I've used it.
That's good.
Bring Mary a cup of tea in bed every morning.
He's got a one-track mind.
And bring War and Peace.
What about you, Lofty?
Well, I don't really believe in New Year's resolutions, I mean, if you want to change your character, then you shouldn't wait until New Year's. You should always be trying to improve yourself.
Lofty, right? Just try it. That's it. What about you, Donny?
Well, my New Year's resolution is to seduce Ian.
Hey, what's your You are blushing, Ian.
You fancy me, brother, not this fellow. Yeah, what you want is the older man with experience.
Do I?
Oh, Dad, just push off, will you? Go on.
Donna, will you come over here? You're supposed to be on this bloody bar working, not scobbing it up in front of everything in Treyas is.
Sorry. I'm really sorry, Catherine. And don't go away, Ian, because I meant what I said. I really did.
It's not here. No, then, Donna, half seas open. Just swell your head right, me cat. I know she's had a few too many, but she'll not get on my bleeding nose. Here, Donna, would you kindly do some work, please?
How do I look?
Terrific.
Well, come on then.
Are you sure you want to do this? Would you rather wait till weekday lunchtime when maybe not so many people are looking?
Den, does that sound like me? I want to make an entrance. I don't want to sneak in like I'm doing something I'm ashamed of.
I just want to say I'm delighted.
No schmaltz, no soft soap. It's just a job, all right?
Yeah.
Right. I'll get me bag.
So when are you leaving us? Well, if you don't mind, in a month's time. I know it's rather sudden, but I got the offer out of the blue.
Yeah, and what about moving north? I mean, it's a very different world up there, you know.
Well, I shall enjoy the challenge. I've always lived in London. It's about time I saw another part of Britain. And anyway, hospitals are the same everywhere, aren't they?
And illness and gerontology.
Well, it's a neglected subject, of course. Well, part of the job is to help in the research project into the use of narcotic drugs.
Excuse me, Dr. Singh, I'm sorry. I just want to tell Dr. Luke that Charlie's gone again. He's left me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, well, I thought you'd like to know. I'm telling everybody, so I thought I'd tell you. But I don't want no sympathy, because I'm glad he's gone.
Hello, Dr. Sarah.
I hear you were leaving us. Yes, he's got a very good research job, working with old people up north.
Oh, that sounds a bit like you, Ethel.
I'm not going into an old folks' home. I'm absolutely sick of hearing it.
I don't know what you want to work with old people for, Dr. Singh. It drive me potty.
You're that already.
Right, let's have a little bit of us, please. I have a very special announcement to make.
What is it now, then?
Silence, or be back to see Dog's Home you're going to, not an old people's home. Right, the special announcement is I'd like you all to meet my new